Justin, we're mid-year again, holiday season upon us. Luckily this year we can say we've had some sardines. Just give us a general look at the future at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, in fact, it's mid-year for many, but this is the end of our year, financial year. But even though we're living in very difficult economic times, I believe that our tourism is sustaining primarily because it's a value for money family destination. These holidays that are coming up, sure, we've got a massive events program lined up in terms of the sardine season, which is our events program, and I'm sure Kay will mention some of that for going further. But certainly we have to watch very carefully the trends within the sector. I've just been to a conference in Richards Bay, and some of the statistics show that provincially there is, in fact, been a downturn in terms of growth and also as far as visitor spend is concerned. But I'm confident that because the South Coast has got a long legacy of a good offering, a good value for money offering, I think people, even though in economic times, will choose either to come here at mid-year or perhaps focus on the Christmas season. So we see it as one of our two main sort of...
Okay, but now we're pretty close to the season. What are the indications at the moment?
Well, certainly most of the major hotspots are having bookings. Certainly some of the B&Bs are concerned that people are delaying their bookings to some extent, perhaps because of making inquiries about the water and so on. And we certainly as an organisation have made very strong representations following what happened last Christmas to the district municipality as far as the potential impacts of disruptions to water supply of concern. In fact, we've done two major presentations, one to the district municipality itself and also to National Department of Environment, who obviously also have concerns in case their lagoons are being polluted and so on. So we're not keeping our foot on the pulse as re-emphasising the importance of it. But I'm confident that even under the trying economic circumstances, the mid-year will be pretty good. Yeah.
Okay, now you've touched on it. But when people phone, they phone us and they say, "Hoe lyk dinge daar? Can we come? Is daar water? Gaan alles okay? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then, in short, what is your message?
Most of the hospitality providers have, in anticipation of possible disruptions to water supply, got JoJo's and extra water supply, etc. So generally speaking, there is a cover in case there's a couple of days of disrupted water supply. So I would be saying, yes, come. But that depends on the geography, it depends on whether some or haven't. But most of them, in fact, have made provisions to, should we say, mitigate against the possibility of this sort of thing. But certainly I do know that behind the scenes, the municipality have made every effort to try and rectify certain wrongs, and hence the presentations that we did at district at their maintenance program workshop and also to National Department as well.
Okay, and just to round off, Ugu South Coast tourism in general, what do you see in the future? Any long-term plans, anything?
Oh, yes, yeah. We've just rounded off our 2017-2021 strategy, which was workshopped with government and also the private sector. We have, in fact, increased the number of the targets that we have in terms of marketing, as far as development is concerned, rural area development, and you'll see in the latest edition of the Southern Explorer, for example, there's a very significant inclusion of material in terms of rural tours and great drives out and so on. So we'll see that as an ongoing process within that transformation agenda. We haven't taken our foot off the marketing expenditure and activity that we've done. In fact, we've increased a lot of the work that we want to do. We see market adjustment. We will have a very significant focus on what we call the main market, which is the black middle class markets, which are very significant, specifically in Gauteng. So that will certainly take place in some of our marketing efforts. We went to the Soweto Wine Festival, for example. And in fact, on Friday, we're going now to the KZN Travel and Leisure Show in Durban. So the promotions will keep on being sustained. We believe in brand presence. Our marketing communications will continually address certain aspects such as matters, for example, attending to the environment. Last week I was at a conference to do with the environment of the oceans and the coastline, for example. So our theme is going very much as green as possible, green tourism, eco-adventure, eco-activity, including the sea and the land as well, and then obviously fusion into the cultural aspect as well. So, if something works, we believe a lot of it was working very well. We've kept that sort of principle. But certainly where things need adjustment, i.e. the attention towards the rural areas, and now we've appointed a new general manager for development, so that will have a lot of impetus to grow the hinterland as well. And in fact, yesterday we went on a tour in the Orobi Gorge area right the way through to Izingorweni, and there were some amazing sites in those rural areas that will become new little icons within the area. So it's very much part and parcel of our broader thinking.
Just one last question that I forgot. What they also ask when they phone is Margate.
Yes.
How does Margate look like?
Yeah.
What is it? What's happening to Margate?
No, look, our area, we have a local area committee there as well. And also there's an initiative, I think it's on the 6th of July, that we will be attending that's specifically putting Magic back into Margate. I see one of the media houses has picked up on that, putting Magic into Margate. And we see the improvement of infrastructure, the attention perhaps towards the swimming pool matter. There's going to be a concession of sorts with the old water slide area, so that'll improve that little precinct. And then it's the promenade. We do watch service standards, and certainly the local businesses are getting together, and the ratepayers associations and our area committee, to see how we can, should we say, keep the vibe going after, of course, the Kwela Dorp van die Jaar, which was initiated by the Margate Business Association. So that combination, I think people have realized that, you know, if Margate's, should we say, swims very strongly, the rest of our tourism will do as well. But you may find that a certain trend will go, a lot of the visitors that have been traditionally in Margate might go to places north and south, and the new main market may well come in. But certainly from the timeshares and point of view, those companies are very much wanting to join hands with us, specifically the First Group, which owns a number of beds in the timeshare sphere as well.
Okay, Justin, thank you very much. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Johan, and I hope everybody has a wonderful holiday. The weather seems quite good at present.
Yeah, so
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.